that was kind of an abrupt end. I didn't realize it just cut off right there. Jeez. Thanks. Oh, and my headphones on wrong, too. God. A mess. I'm a mess. Oh, boy. Anyway, hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the AAA Meeting. I am your host, Sinatra Says. As usual, with me is my reliable co-host, Drunken Uncle.
No one on earth has ever said that about me.
With me is my co-host, Drunken Uncle.
That's better. You take two. That's me.
What's going on, buddy?
Oh, you know. I'm in a cold flat. I can see my own breath billowing in front of me.
That cold over there?
It's probably warmer outside than it is in my flat currently. It's just the way it is. I just got to move around a bit, but I don't want to move around because my body, it aches. So it aches.
Okay, I gotta ask. How cold?
What you mean? How cold is it?
Yes.
I had to snap the smoke off of my chimney stack. It's just cold, but it's just like if you're moving around, it's all right. If you're out walking, all right, cool. I got a hat, I got gloves, I'm all right. But I was walking to the gym earlier because I got fingerless gloves, and I just took my fingers in and just put them in the glove main bit, So I'm just walking down the road. It looks like I've got stubby fingers to anyone driving past me.
Yeah.
How are you?
Very cold as well. It is.
How cold is it?
I get the conversion up here. Okay, so it was negative. What was I think negative 20?
It's just negative.
So negative 28 Celsius here today.
That is fucking cold.
It's so cold there were no clouds.
Yeah. The cloud cover can provide some insulation, you know what I mean? But when it's a clear sky, it's that crisp cold to it. That shit's gonna get you. That's gonna get you.
TA asks, "Where's Polly?"
Wow.
The thing with that is,
who? Yeah, the thing with he popped in on Monday, made $100, and just fucked off.
Say la vie.
Yeah, you remember when I did that? Fucking hell.
Yeah, I do.
But I did it by accident, though. That was the thing. It was my first time live stream, and I was just pressing buttons, and one of them was, thank you, bye. But we started the stream afterwards. He's not here, guys. He's not here. This is the standard rule of a Wednesday. If we don't see a watch page up by 10 p.m. GMT, 5 p.m. EST, then we text each other. We compete as well. Bang on 10 o'clock. The first person who can say, no watch page. And Sinatra beat me today, unfortunately. Like, by a fucking cunt hair as well. Like, I was typing it as you sent it to me. Then we go, well, then we're doing a show anyway because you people, you mean a lot to us and you deserve some midweek entertainment.
We need to, not only that, but I feel like we need to keep the consistency. Not only that,
yeah.
That's me.
It's inconsistently absent.
Something like that. Is there an issue with Streamlabs and PayPal? On my stream earlier, I know people were having a hard time. I think you have to re-log into PayPal. I'm not sure.
Well, isn't PayPal ran by Elon Musk?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's probably something going on with that. I noticed on Reddit today, every fucking sub, even shit that isn't related to Elon Musk at all, or Twitter. The fucking Lego subreddit going, right, we're banning links to Twitter now. Like, what? Shut up. We're fucking holy virtue signaling, Batman.
What is Restream? Restream is the service that I use that puts it out to Twitter and YouTube. But if I don't pay attention, it does that. It takes the top link in the chat instead of the top link being our Streamlabs.
Huh. I mean, I guess if someone were to test it out, I wouldn't be adverse to that happening.
Yeah, I don't know. If you're having issues with Streamlabs, I know they've been having issues with some of their stuff, but everything worked fine on the last stream. So a couple people said they had to try a couple of times. So I'm not sure. Oh, PayPal's back. See?
There you go. Well done for Stonia. I appreciate your persistence in the face of adversity there, buddy. No homo.
So before the show, we were talking about what we wanted to start with, and we were going to tell the stories about how we almost got in physical altercations this weekend.
Yeah, we teased about that on Monday, Sin. We teased.
Do you want to lead us off, or do you want me to?
I want you to.
Okay. So,
Right, go.
Saturday morning, Friday night, went out, had dinner, did some karaoke, as the people say. Went out.
What is that just karaoke, but with... Or is it just karaoke?
Karaoke, yeah.
It's just karaoke. I don't know, you're like karaoke, you're doing it as like, the villains from the Secret Wars.
Nope, just...
I don't know.
Just regular karaoke. So, anyway, we were out Saturday night.
Right.
And, Friday night. Saturday morning, about 4 o'clock, I get woken up. And I'm like, what the fuck is that sound? And I'm listening, and I'm listening. And this has been an ongoing issue. And it finally clicks to me what it is. And, of course, Saturday, it was pretty fucking cold. We're talking like single digits cold out.
Right.
So what I'm hearing is, for the third time this week, my neighbor's puppy outside crying and jumping on the door. So loud that it woke me up upstairs with a closed window.
They have a puppy outside overnight in the winter?
It was, I don't know how long it was outside, but it was like 4:30 in the morning, almost 5 o'clock. It just woke me up. So I get up and I get angry. Yeah. And Eve starts getting pissed off because I'm pissed off, because that's how dogs are.
That's how dogs are, yeah. Yeah, fair enough.
You're a door? No, I am not a door.
Yeah, I don't know. Do we know that? Do we know you're not a door?
I'm door-shaped, but not a door. No, not my door, my neighbor's door. So I wake up, and it wakes Shelly up. And Shelly goes, what are you doing? Like, I'm going to go huck ice balls at the neighbor's windows. She
okay.
goes, what? I said, I'm going outside to make ice balls to throw through the neighbor's windows.
I mean, there is a purpose. It's not like you just woke up in the middle of the night. Like, I've had an epiphany. I've got to go.
And then she said, no, you're not doing that. They're just going to call the cops and you're going to get arrested. And I said, nope, I'm doing it. And she goes, no. So I go outside and I start shining my bright as fuck flashlight through their windows.
Oh, right. You did listen to Shelley's advice on that.
No, I was just doing that while I was just doing that while I made the ice balls.
Okay.
And I made a good 8 snowballs, but you hold them in your hand till they like get wet, and then you set them down and you freeze them, and then you hold them again. It's it's ice.
You're serious.
So I made them, and Shelly comes flying out the back door going, I already called the cops.
On you? She called the cops on you?
Because
Shut up! Be quiet!
Because this is an issue with these people, that they just leave their fucking dogs out in the weather.
Yeah.
And she's like, I already called the cops. Don't do it. So for a day, till Eve ate them all, there was like 6 or 8 perfectly destructive ice balls sitting in my backyard.
Could they like break a window though?
Oh, God,
I mean, that's ice.
Yeah.
You know?
That'll go right through a fucking window.
All right.
Especially these old houses. Yeah, dude, it's like single pane, non-tempered glass. That shit's flying through there.
That's going through. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
And she came inside. She goes, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I said, what? If I'm up, everybody's fucking up. This is my one day I get to sleep until like 6 o'clock. A fucking neighbor's being a piece of shit dog owner. So her and I talked for a minute, and I finally started to calm back down. I didn't go back to bed, but I finally started to kind of calm back down. And I told her, I'm like, listen, man, next time this happens, I'm going over there, and I'm knocking on the door, and I'm just taking the dog. It is an ongoing issue. I talked to the other neighbors about it. They know it's an issue. The cops go there at least once a week for the past couple of weeks because it's an issue. So I was just so fed up, so fucking tired, and so done with it. I was ready to just destroy their valuables. That's how I almost got arrested.
Somewhat concerned about getting shot?
No.
If you do that there.
No.
Just no. It's
no,
like, no,
because
my
I
skin
know
is
I'm a
impervious to
crack
bullets.
shot, and at 30 yards, they get one attempt.
Right. And they start fucking hocking ice balls back at you, and bang, you got a snowball fight then. Let's go.
Let me go. Oh.
Don't be racist. I am a building.
No, that's in my head now. Thanks for that.
Seems like these two are having an okay time with it. Ahoy, hoy, sin. A priest, an atheist, and a rabbi walk into a clinic to donate blood. The nurse asks the rabbit. Oh, wait, no, I read that wrong. A priest,
Rabbit?
an atheist, and a rabbit walk
It is
into
a
a clinic
rabbit.
to
Okay.
donate blood. The nurse asks the rabbit, "What's your blood type?" And the rabbit goes, "I'm probably a type O."
That's not bad.
I've heard that
was
one
all
before.
right.
That's really good.
That was all right. Who was that?
That was Zira.
Zera, that was all right, mate.
That was very good. And Steve
All
Dave,
right.
smash
got
the
it.
button, you dipshits.
The baton.
The baton.
The baton.
The baton.
So that's how you almost got arrested. I was Shelley saved you
Yes, she did. She saved me from fucking up.
criminal damage,
And
but
she
she
goes,
hasn't
"You're
saved
not
you
a
from top
teenager
theft."
anymore. You can't just do that shit."
I mean, she's got a point. I didn't expect the voice of reason here to be Shelley.
Me neither.
And you didn't go back to bed afterwards either.
Mm-mm.
You're the kind of person though, like if you wake up at fucking, an ungodly hour, then you're just like, right, well, I'm up now.
Yeah. So, general rule of thumb for me is anything before 4:30, I will make a whole attempt to go back to bed.
Jeez, I'm normally going to bed at that time, man. Fucking hell.
Yeah. But if it's
I mean,
after 4:30, I'm like, oh, fuck it.
I don't give a shit, man. Like living on a fucking a four-way junction has conditioned me to just not give a shit about noise. Like, fucking, I woke up ungodly early today because, well, as I say, my body was aching. So I like turn over in my sleep and go, ah, and that's what woke me up, right? And there's work going on in the flat beneath me. There's like the drilling in the wall or in the ceiling or something, and it's like it's right underneath me, and it's not like that. It's that. It's right in there, mate. I just went back asleep. I didn't give a shit. Oh, for God's sake. No.
Through rain, sleet, or snow, working the bugs out, sending the love, no homo. Is that meant to be?
It's the
Right.
postman thing, isn't
It
it?
worked. Yeah, through rain, sleet, or snow. I was getting in. I still don't have my truck back. That's a whole other source of frustration.
Oh, Christ.
I talked to the guy yesterday, and he goes, "Dude, we're working on it. We're not sure. We can simulate.
Still don't know.
We can simulate the error. We know what it says, but when we check out what it says, everything's fine." So
Gee, still ain't got a vehicle then, eh?
I'm using my aunt's car right now. I'm like, "You're 85. You don't need this." I just took
What
it.
is this? A car for ants? It's
It
very
is.
small.
It's a little tiny 4-door sedan. I feel like I'm sitting on the fucking ground. But I'm getting.
I can only picture that.
You see The Incredibles?
Yeah.
It's like when Mr. Incredible is in the car.
It's tiny little. Oh, good lord. If you guys don't know what Sinatra looks like, just imagine a door sat in the driving seat of this little car.
But I'm getting in the car yesterday. I'm like, "You guys are out in this shit." He goes, "I am miserable," and walked away.
I do. I mean, this is what men do, is getting in touch with our feelings. That's what that is.
That was that, dude. There was nothing there but just raw emotion.
But it's also like a manly emotion. Just I'm miserable. Just like like in Futurama when he's like, you can't just have the characters announce how they're feeling. That makes me angry. That's what we do.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I'm sad. I'm going to the gym.
So thank you, Fastonia, for the 2501. And as you heard right there, Drunkle loves the Shrek donations.
I do not.
So if you want to hear him audibly enjoy a donation, hit up any of the Shreks. So what did you do that almost got you into a tiff?
Well, it's a gymnasium story. Because I've been going to gym 6 days a week since I've been going. Right?
Yeah.
And it would be 7. Yeah, fucking right, man. And these are proper fucking sessions as well. Like fucking 2.5, maybe even 3 hours sometimes. Fucking every day is chest day. I'll work on my upper chest. So I've got the downstairs in my gym. They've got, and we were talking about this before. It's not a machine as such. You put the the round weights on the arm, and then you lift that. You do your set, and then you get up and you add more weight to it. And then so there's racks. There's racks of these round weights scattered about the place. But the thing is, because it's January, you got all the fucking New Year's resolution broccoli heads coming in. It's very fucking busy down there. So you'd be looking around. I go, like, I'm looking for a 22-pound weight, and you got to go all the way over to the other side of the gym to find one, which is great if you're doing one arm, but you need 2, right? So anyway, right. So I'm doing incline bench press, and this thing, it's got on each side, it's got 3 of these arms coming out. One where you put the weights on to lift it. And then there's one behind that, and then one behind that, but lower. So you can just take the weight off that you're not using and put another one on, or you can, get all your weights ready, and they're all there,
All right.
But mine are all empty, because here's the thing. I always put my shit back. I always. At the end of it, I'll re-rack every fucking weight I'm using, right? Because that way, everyone knows where they are. I hate it when I have to go searching for these things. I hate it when people are just, fucking take it off, put one on the ground. Why is it on the ground? You've got a rest period between sets. Go and put it back on the fucking rack, you lunk. But they don't do that. Okay, so I carry on. Now, I've just sat down. I'm doing my first set, which is just a warm-up, right? It's just 11 pounds on each side, which is 5 kilograms. But I'm doing warm-up set, high reps.
There is
low weight, high reps.
There's a sign in my gym that says, burn the extra calories, re-rack your weights.
That's amazing. That's amazing. There's a sign in my gym on the mirror in the changing room saying, please be careful of other gym users when taking selfies. I thought, what a fucking world we live in now. Jesus Christ. Brian Morissette, no, this does not involve a chip, but well remembered, good sir. Well remembered. Right, so I'm on a machine, and I've not got anything on the bits where you can put the weights for them to rest. Nothing on there, but there's a guy behind me and he's doing something else, right? And I'm lifting away and I'm doing my thing and I'm doing it quietly because I hate it when people like fucking grunt as well. There was one guy doing legs the other day and he was going, ah! And everyone was looking at him like, dude, are you having a baby? What is wrong with you?
He might be.
Shut up. And he goes, no, it's just really heavy then. And someone goes, well, use fucking less weight then, you dick. Love it. Right, so I'm lifting away, right? And then I kind of like, I feel there's like a little bit of movement on this machine. And I look around, and this guy behind me, on the machine behind me, is putting the weights that he's not using onto my machine. Not the bit that I'm lifting, but the bit where you can just store weights. And I just went, what are you doing? And he went, oh, I'm not using these. I went, all right, but what are you doing? He said, well, there's no room on my machine, so I'm putting them on yours. I went, mate, and I pointed to the right of me. The rack is right there. Like where you could fit another machine, there is now there is an empty rack. I go, it's 4 fucking steps away. What are you doing? Just go and re-rack them. And he goes, look, I've had a long day. I went, cool. I'm sorry about that. But go and put the weights back where they belong. Like, I'm using this machine. And he goes, mate, right, I don't want to argue about this. I go, cool. Go and put the weights back on the rack then. Right?
He's just let me do this.
Yeah. But I'm like, I'm going to use that in a minute because I'm going to take these fucking these 11s off. I'm going to put fucking 22s on, but then I'm going to use those 11s afterwards. So I want them to be close by. So go and just like you're taking up space. This is my real estate right now. I go, well, fuck, go and put them on. You might as well just fucking put the weights on the floor right now rather than put them on my machine. Would that not be easier? Just put them on the floor next to you. Or you could not be a dick and put them on the rack so everyone knows where the weights are. And he goes, do you want to fucking go outside, mate? And I went, that's all the way over there. You would rather go all the way outside so you don't have to re-rack your weights than walk 4 steps and re-rack your weights. Like, this isn't making any sense at all. So anyway, he got right up in my shit. In the end, I went, right, fuck it. I'll fucking put them back then. Let's stand up. Excuse me. And I ended up re-racking this cunt's weights. But then, beautifully, because the fucking doorman from my pub, fucking proper hench motherfuckers, do you know what I mean? Like fucking ex-Nigerian soldier is my man T-Bird. He comes down, fist bump, here, what's up? Oh,
You
doing
wouldn't
chest?
get away with it here. You shouldn't get away with it at home.
Are you doing chest today? You doing chest today? Yes, I am, Tommy, mate. How you doing? Do you have a good day? Yeah, good man, good man. I'll see you later. So he fucking walked, like this fucking hench guy's just come up and said hello to me. The guy, he didn't fucking put shit on my machine after that. So it all sorted itself out. But that really, for the rest of the day, that got to me. I'm going, you would rather go outside and risk, like, actually, injury than just walk 4 steps to your right and re-rack your fucking shit. What's wrong with you? And what's wrong with Festonia, who is a lovable little crisp himself for $25? Thank you very much, dude. He says, sending some love to the lovable British scamp too. All hail Drunksley. Oh, I'm a British scamp. All hail you, Festonia. Thank you very much, dude.
Indeed.
That's my story of almost getting in an altercation. I mean, you go, do you want to go outside then? I went, no. Right, like arms in the air. No.
No. I don't. I just want you to stop fucking with me.
Yeah, I mean, look, if you leave your shit on the floor, that doesn't actually affect me personally, but you are affecting me personally right now. I was going to use that spare. I mean, fuck the entitlement of some people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
Christ.
It's a bit much.
But, I just need to lift more now. If you lift enough weight, people will stop fucking with you in the gym.
That's true.
So what I need is some really big weights that weigh about a quarter of the amount they say.
Like the old cartoon strongmen they'd be like 10 pounds and they'd paint a couple extra zeros.
I'll get some inflatable ones or something.
That's not a bad idea. But okay, yeah. I did throw some news together.
Oh, good.
I guess it's news. It's just a list of like half of the executive order Donald Trump has put down already.
Okay, cool. We went over a little bit of those
48 hours in office, and shockingly,
he's been a busy bee. Yeah.
The country has not burned down.
No.
I'm sure this is to the chagrin of a lot of people.
Oh, it is, yeah. Well, actually, I think these people, they do want the country to burn down just so they can sit there all smug going, told you so.
Yeah, and that is really what it is.
Yeah.
It's kind of gross. It's very gross, actually. But if you guys would be so kind as to hit the like button, gently touch it, or smash it, as one you tell him Dave Tower would say.
Yeah, you can caress it. You can be rough with it as well if you want. It's not a fickle bitch, that like button. It likes it always.
Do that. Share it out on your socials. We are on a different channel or we're on my channel on a different day. So sharing it out on your Discords and your Facebooks, your Twitters, all that stuff is greatly helpful. And if you want to support the show, you want to chuck a couple of bucks to your host, make some funny stuff on screen happen. Yeah. And God, I need wood to knock.
Oh, you can get pills for that, dude.
Possible, and hopefully not, new vehicle fund. Streamlabs is listed down below. That is also greatly, greatly appreciated. But for now, let's get into some schnews. I'll share it over to you.
Let's go. Let's do it.
This is not
Wednesday news from Sinatra. This is unheard of. guys. I'm excited to see what's going to happen. How many tabs have we got?
Not a lot.
Oh, okay, not a million. Not a million. All right, fair enough.
This is not a normal timed show, so when we get through this, that'll be it. Initial recession of harmful executive orders by the authority vested in me by the President and Constitution, policy and purpose. The previous administration has embedded deeply unpopular, inflationary, and illegal radical practices within every agency of the federal government.
That's
The
DEI.
injection of diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Yes.
So this is basically ripping DEI out of every federal thing that he possibly can.
As it should. It shouldn't have been there in the first place. Why is it a computer forever called it the soft bigotry of low expectations?
Mm-hmm.
That's what DEI is. Well, you're not good enough to get the job on your own? That's racist.
I know Anatoly. He's got some pretty funny stuff. A condensed show is better than no show. That's the idea Drunkle and I are kind of running on. Is because we went like a month without a Wednesday show.
Yeah.
And the numbers on both of our days started hurting because people... If I've learned anything in all of my years of doing this, consistency and showing up at the same time in the same place is the most important thing that you can do.
You got it.
And
that's what we're doing.
It takes a long time to build that up. And when that starts to go away, even after like a month, it really, really fucking hurts the numbers.
Long time to build it up. Doesn't take a long time to lose it, though.
No. So that's our idea going forward.
Haley Nicole says, I volunteered to be a new co-host. I've been on time twice this week. I'm reliable. Haley Nicole, I have recognized that you have been on time twice this week. Going forward, we'll keep an eye on you, Haley Nicole, but end of the day, you got to remember, you're still a bitch.
Still a bitch.
Still a bitch.
But you're a punctual bitch. Revocation of orders and actions. The following executive actions are hereby revoked. The advancing racial equity and support. The ensuring a lawful and accurate enumeration. And organizing and mobilizing the United States government to provide unified, effective response to combat COVID-19.
Oh, are we still doing this?
A lot of that money was still flowing in certain ways.
But we're on bird flu now. Get with the times, White House.
Preventing and combating discrimination on the basis of gender identity and sexual orientation. Ethics committees by executive branch personnel. Protecting public health and the environment and restoring science to tackle the climate crisis. So they're pulling funding out of the...
Out of science.
Out of climate change stuff. Federal regulation. So a lot of the stuff just pulled out. Still federal money flowing to COVID-19 stuff that was pulled out.
Yeah.
And a lot of this stuff was Biden. Like, look at this is just what this one reverses.
All of this is what Biden did on his last day. This is just Trump. Trump revoking fucking Biden's last 10 minutes of work. Only 10 minutes of work.
I guarantee you paper shredding companies did their greatest business in starting. Yeah, probably.
Damn, that's good.
And did affirmative action. Yep.
Yeah, love to see that. Love to see that. We
Okay,
never
I've got
needed
a
it in the
tickle
first
in
place.
the back of my throat that is killing me.
You need to swallow more, so. Oh, there you go. Got to make that noise afterwards as well.
Restoring freedom of speech and ending any federal censorship.
Good. Love it.
This is very good.
This is American. This is pro-America.
The First Amendment of the Constitution of the United States, the First Amendment to the United States Constitution, an amendment essential to the success of our republic, enshrines the right of the American people to speak.
Continue.
Good.
Wow. Is but without DEI for 450 in the Stray Bird Strut. Says no more drunkle sexuals to parade about, ranting about the Queen and how Mondays are Britain. 'Tis a new age.
It is.
Where what's a quid could mean the fuck is that? And drinks are still pricey at Weatherspoons. Thank you very much, but without DEI. You fucking nailed me to the boards there, buddy.
You did. That was a pretty accurate read.
Spot on. Spot on. I feel called out.
You know what I would like to see? And it's one we haven't seen in a long time, but it's a fun one.
John Wick. John Wish!
Actually, I think you might have changed my answer. The John Wish is amazing.
Yeah, that's better.
I was going to say the 1750 Homer singing the Spanish Flea, but I would also not stick a shake at John Wish.
I'm not adverse to any of these, you know. Even the dollar donations are still pretty damn good.
It's pretty dollar-licious.
Mm-hmm.
Without government interference, over the last 4 years, the previous administration trampled free speech rights by censoring American speech on online platforms.
True that. Yep.
There goes the wood I just knocked on.
Oh, okay.
Hold on one second.
That ain't a good sign.
I really hope not.
It's a bad omen, man.
Social media companies to moderate, deplatform, or otherwise suppress the speech of the federal government did not approve of. Now, this is something we've talked about a lot, and this is pretty much why they wanted to ban TikTok under Biden, because it was a social media platform they could not extend the federal government reach onto, because it is, of course, China.
It's about control. It's always been about control.
What a dick.
We should ban those instead.
And why they got so upset about Elon buying Twitter. So this is all stuff we know about. Under the guise of combating misinformation, disinformation, and malinformation. That's a new one.
Oh, that's an interesting. That's like misinformation with like a
information,
malicious intent. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's interesting.
But that implies that there's also like Ben information. Information for good.
Yeah. The federal government infringed on the constitutionally protected speech rights of American citizens across the United States in a manner that advanced their preferred narrative about significant matters of public debate. The government censorship of speech is intolerable in a free society.
Damn right.
So they said, nope. No more of that.
It's un-American. It's un-American.
Again, I see this as a solid move.
I think that's just a big win for Americans in general. It's land of the free, not as land of the free as free as we say you are.
And
you either are, you aren't.
By the way, it would have been super duper easy for the Trump administration to come in, keep these rules going, but use them in the exact opposite but same, if that makes sense, manner.
Yeah, but it's the thing. All the rhetoric around Trump, though, is mainly just like insulting his looks and everything. What people really fucking fail to see is that the guy loves your country. Like, he loves America.
He does.
And this is a good move. This is a step in the right direction. Is it enough? No. But it's a good fucking start, Don. And I know you're listening.
But, yeah, you should hit up that John Wish, Don.
Yeah, Don, for fuck's sake, mate.
Yeah, I see you.
Get your money out. You got gold toilet, you prick. Come on.
It is, it would have been very easy for the Trump administration to keep the same practices going, but use them to fit their narrative as opposed to what Biden was doing. It would have been super easy and all that stuff. They could have had the same clench down on stuff that the federal government doesn't find popular to talk about, all that stuff, but they didn't.
Yeah. There was who built the verbal cages, Joe? There was none of that.
And I think that this is a really really good and important step of letting power that the federal government holds go.
Hopefully it's a taste of things to come as well. Hopefully this is just the beginning.
Because
There's a lot of shit that needs to be undone, mate, you know?
one of the things I have said forever, and that I hope I am going to be proved wrong on, is that once you give power to the federal government, they don't give it back.
Yeah.
I hope I can be proved wrong on that, but let's see how it goes.
Let's see.
Next. Ending the weaponization of the
Ooh.
federal government.
Oh, I ain't mincing words on this one, mate.
No.
Fuck.
The American people have witnessed the previous administration engage in systematic campaign against its perceived political opponents, weaponizing the legal force of numerous federal law enforcement agencies, and the intelligence community against those perceived as political opponents in the form of investigation, persecutions, civil enforcement actions, and other related actions. These actions appear oriented toward inflicting political pain than pursuing actual justice or legitimate government objectives. Many of these activities appear to be inconsistent with the Constitution and or the laws of the United States, including those activities directing at parents protesting at school board meetings, Americans who've spoken out about the previous administration's actions, and other Americans who were simply exercising their constitutionally protected rights. The prior administration and allies throughout the country engaged in unprecedented third world weaponization of prosecutorial power. What?
Third world shit, man.
Third world
It's true,
weaponization of prosecutorial power.
It's true, though. It's what you see. Like, don't speak ill of your local warlord. You know?
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, let me finish this, and I got to tell you what I watched and started reading today because of it.
All right.
It targeted individuals who voiced opposition to the policies with numerous federal investigations and politically motivated funding revocations, which cost the American access to their needed services. The Department of Justice even jailed an individual for posting an online political meme.
Yeah. What are you, Britain? Fuck.
While the Department of Justice ruthlessly prosecuted more than 1,500 individuals associated with J6 and simultaneously dropped charges against all BLM rioters.
It happened.
Therefore, this order sets forth that a process to ensure the accountability of the previous administration's weaponization of the federal government against the American people.
Again, a step in the right direction. You love to see it.
I am not mad at this at all. So Saturday, after all that stuff happened, I went and hung out with my brother for the day. And he was telling me about a Netflix show that's coming out called 13 Hours, something like that, the true story, whatever. Something about 13 Hours. He goes, "Have you seen the movie?" I said, "No, I don't think I've seen it." And I watched it last night. I watched the movie. Dude, it was an incredible movie.
Well, I mean, give me a genre.
War action.
I'm in. Brilliant.
It was the Benghazi story.
13 hours. Got it. Right, watching it. Nice. I'll get back to you by Friday.
It was the story about Benghazi and the compound and all that stuff. The guys that fought.
Gives a shit, because Benghazi was such a solid guy.
You might not have heard about this.
I know the name. But look, I'll watch a film. I'll probably watch it tomorrow in time for Friday. So I'll get back to you on that on the next show.
So I texted him, and I said, "That was a good fucking movie." He goes, "The book's better. Read the book now." Because the book is written by people
Benghazi.
who were there.
Right.
So I picked up the book on Audible, I'm already like a quarter of the way through it. I listened to it all fucking day.
Nice. Nice.
It is a great, and I watched that Witcher thing. I couldn't wait.
Oh, you seen the trailer? I've not seen the trailer.
No, I have not seen the trailer, but I watched the Diary
Oh,
of the Wolf or whatever.
Fucking Night of the Wolf Moon.
Night of the Diamond Spoon.
Nightmare of the Wolf. Night of the Diamond Spoon. Yeah, dude, how good was that?
That was really good, and the
Oh, man.
animation was great on it.
I've watched this so many times, dude.
The animation was so good.
Bring on the next one.
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
All right, next. We'll get to this one after you guys hit the like button, share it out, all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
The stuff.
Otherwise, we're not doing it.
Yeah, the stuff and the things down below with our Streamlabs, and yay, money. Basically, Trump said all federal employees don't get to work from home anymore. They actually have to go to work. Because it's all COVID shit.
Yeah, but if anything, that proves that, you don't need to go into the office 5 days a week for 8 hours a day. Like, shit can still run nicely with people. God damn it. It's Benghazi for 450. He says, when are you coming back to Weatherspoons, Millard? Oh, after this show. I mean, it's only a short show because it's a Wednesday show. We just threw it together, so I'll probably be able to head back to the pub for 15 minutes. So, Ben, I'll see you there, and I'll buy you a beer. Thank you for the 450. It proved that it. Well, okay, well, I mean, yeah, good point. All right, I'll buy myself a beer, Ben, and you can have some crisps. You can have some crisps. It showed that you don't need to go into work 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. Things can still run smoothly and with people say like working from home 1 or maybe 2 days a week, if that's the kind of line of work that you can do.
Yeah, there's no. You're a federal employee. Go get in the fucking desk.
But it depends. Like, think of the money that could be fucking used elsewhere by not like fucking having to have electricity running in these offices constantly, fucking rent and maintenance and shit like that. If you can get people to, if you can work from home, then you should. And not just that, but it is good for the workers. It's great for the workers being able to. I'm going to work from home tomorrow. Fantastic. And Thermos says less traffic as well. Fuck yeah, brilliant, mate. Brilliant. I'm not saying like just ditch the office, but. I mean, 1 or 2 days a week where you work from home instead, that is good for your brain and your head and your mind.
All right, let's keep it moving.
I thought you were just going to go, go to work.
Yeah, no, go to work. We're just, if you're not working or if you're working from home, then what the fuck, why even have the office? Why not all work from home? Is your house as secure as is your information as secure in somebody's home as opposed to the federal office building?
Sometimes that's not possible, certainly, yeah. But I mean, fucking answering calls and shit like that, if you can just direct it to your mobile phone, then fuck it. Why not? Why not? I mean, it is a soulless existence, the 9 to 5, I just wish I could do fucking office cleaning from home. And also, since COVID, mate, office cleaning has been a breeze. I'm up for people working from home, mate. It's fucking less shit for me to do. Less desks for me to clean. Carry on.
Fair. Delivering emergency price relief for the American families and defeating the current cost of living crisis.
Cozy lives. Now that's a big one.
This will be interesting to see how we can pull it off. I don't know how they're going to do this. Over the past 4 years, the Biden administration's destructive policies inflicted a historic inflation crisis on the American people. Biden admin not only exploded government spending artificially and unsustainably, stimulating demand, but simultaneously made it necessary for goods and services scarce through a crushing regulatory burden. His radical policies designed to weaken the American production of hardworking families who are overwhelmed by the cost of fuel, food, housing, automobiles,
you need one
medical
of those.
care, utilities, and insurance.
And it was all doing that while lining the pockets of his friends and family.
Mm,
If that ain't corruption, mate, I don't know what is.
I know that's right, dude. Like I said, I really would like to not have to do this, but I've been looking at the cost of vehicles.
Yeah.
If I have to get a new car, dude, I'm gonna be up a fucking creek.
Yeah, no, they ain't cheap, bro. They ain't cheap.
And used, actually. When I say new, I mean new to me. I don't mean like brand new.
Why don't you just get a saddle and ride Eve around?
Because she gets tired after a few steps. She's fat.
But adorable.
She is so cute. But I fucking... Oof. I'm worried. I'm very worried.
Mm. Yeah. Well,
So-
hopefully it works out with your truck getting fixed, I know.
Fingers, toes, balls, eyes.
I don't get
All
this
the
fucking. We
cost.
haven't diagnosed the problem. Like, are these mechanics on the NHS or something? What's wrong with them?
It might be. I don't know what's going on there.
Mm.
But, yeah, if anybody wants to... The truck is fine. It's just becoming sentient.
Good lord.
If anyone wants to help out with that, you can down below. Putting America first in international environmental agreements. The United States must
Nice.
grow its economy and maintain jobs for its citizens while playing leadership role in the global efforts to protect the environment. Over decades, with the help of sensible policies that do not encumber private sector activity, the United States has simultaneously grown its economy, raised worker wages, increased energy production, reduced air and water pollution, and reduced greenhouse emissions.
Right.
The United
All
States-
without AOC's deal. So
Yes.
Fucking brilliant. Good job, America.
Cash for Clunker killed all the good cars. Cash for Clunkers, in retro, well, like I wasn't even paying attention.
Is that what it's called?
Obama did a Cash for Clunkers where they would just buy up all the used cars. And now, shockingly,
There's
used
no
cars
use cars.
are fucking expensive.
Jesus. Cash for clunkers. Fuck off, Barack.
Because I remember a time, now I was a little kid at the time, but it was a thing that you could do way back when. You could get what they would refer to as a beater with a heater. It's a shitty car to get through the winter so you don't fuck up your regular car for a few $100. Now, good luck finding anything without a comma and 3 zeros at the end of it.
Oh, I'd love a comma.
Dude, I would do some shady shit for a comma. I would do some shady shit. Yeah, it did get rid of all no computer cars, too. Well, most no computer cars. Anyway, basically saying America goes first. We are number one in all of this stuff. We're not putting ourselves out for other people.
Yeah, fair. I mean, that's kind of like the prerogative of every country there. I see no problem.
Yeah. Granting pardons and the commutation of sentences for certain offenses relating to the events of January 6th.
Right. Yeah. I like the events at or near the United States Capitol. Like, fucking someone down the road got their egg kicked in, but, you know, like their mugger got off on a pardon because it was close to the Capitol building.
This, I think, is huge. And
Yeah.
it's a big deal.
I mean, the thing is, like, these people have been held for this long. Since 2020, what was it, halfway through 2021 when they started making arrests without charge.
Without charge and without trial.
Yeah. But you got to understand, though, this was the worst attack on American soil ever.
Yeah.
It's worse than September the 11th. It's worse than Pearl Harbor. Why do you disagree with me, you fucking Nazi?
No, it wasn't. I simply refuse.
I mean, they just didn't like the fucking people on the right-wing people mobilized and protested. That's what they were. Hey, that's our thing.
Yeah,
And they managed to do it without setting fire to any buildings as well. Like, that's how you protest, guys.
it's weird that they were held for years and years and years and years and years. But
Yeah.
all the people who actually did set fires in DC, they're fine.
Yeah, no, not just that. Patriotic.
They're the right Americans.
Here you go. Go buy yourself a mansion, kid. You did well. You did good.
Application of protecting Americans from foreign adversary controlled applications.
TikTok.
TikTok,
Huh.
yeah. So they're
Yeah.
basically saying sell it to Americans,
Yeah.
which, okay. You don't have to take it away.
I mean-
just sell it.
It's the internet. I mean, you can't really. Yeah, I mean, you can have some American-based servers by all means. You can't outright ban it, though, especially something that popular. Well, especially when you just spoken about, free speech. But surely that would apply to applications like TikTok as well, right?
Yep.
Otherwise, I mean, censorship is a scary thing, Sin, and it is slippery slope fallacy. But
it's
it is
not
a slippery
fallacy.
slope.
It is.
No, it's a thing. If you're all right with them banning TikTok, then they're going to keep pushing it, and before you know it, you're all wearing the same shirt, working at the same place, which is a mine, and singing a work song with your arranged marriage, and your child whose name you took from a register of governmentally approved names for children.
Weird how that works, huh?
Yeah. Did I go too far? I don't think I did.
Withdrawing the United States from the WHO, because they have been so helpful about everything so far, right?
Right. They're a little
And
bit
we
fucking
pay for most of it.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like when it first started, it was started with the best of intentions. But the road to hell's paved with good intentions, isn't it? The World Health Organization started thinking, "Hey, we're bigger than the world. What we say goes." And the thing is, like, when it became as big as it did, like, you can't think something that size is completely devoid of an agenda.
Yeah.
I'm up for small World Health organizations.
I don't know why we had to be in the WHO in the first place, considering that we pay for most of it.
Well, they just fucked it up with COVID, didn't they, really?
They fucked everything.
Yeah. The world has never changed since then.
No, it was 2 weeks to flatten the curve, and five,
Right? Oh my God.
almost 5 years later, we're still dealing with the fucking bullshit.
How do people forget that 2 weeks to flatten the curve? I quote 2 weeks to flatten the curve. Fucking 18-month lockdown. Jesus Christ. How is anyone listening to the World Health Organization now after that debacle? Good look. God's body.
God's body.
Fucking-
That's a good one.
Break it all down. Rebuild a new one from the bottom up. Because this one's fucked. It's done. It's over. No
Yeah.
more World Health.
Nothing.
Get rid of it. Start a new one. We'll try again. New
It's-
game. New game plus.
Yeah, World New Game Plus. That's what we need to do right now.
Mm-hmm. Fucking 2 weeks to flatten. the
2
curve.
weeks. 2 weeks to fix the truck.
And but we believed it. We all drank it up like fucking Coca-Cola, didn't we? We were, all right, 2 weeks, yeah, fine. And then it was another week and another week and another week. And before you know it, the kids are gathered around the television watching the BBC Evening News to see if they say anything about lockdowns being lifted. No, not today. But Dad, I want to go to the cinema. It doesn't matter, son. They haven't made any new films. 2
Yeah.
weeks to flatten the curve.
Holding former government officials accountable for election interference and improper disclosure of sensitive government information.
Okay.
So if you fucked around, you're about to find out, basically.
You're about to find out. No, the election interference thing, I'm all right with, because America interferes with elections around the world. That's just what countries do, and I think it's fair game.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because like when they do that, they're on about it's Elon Musk, isn't it? They go, "Oh, he owns Twitter. He was doing this. He was doing this. That's election interference." Yeah, but then like so is campaigning is election interference, isn't it? It's trying to persuade people. So everything's election interference, or nothing is.
Yeah, that's a good point. Declaring a national emergency at the southern border.
Do it.
Yep.
Do
Solid.
it. I don't care if you declare it. There is already an emergency there.
It
No
is.
matter if you declare it or not, that ain't changing anything.
It is solid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do it.
Memorandum to resolve the backlog of security clearances for executive office of the president personnel, president personnel. So they're pulling security clearances from everyone who shouldn't have it.
Seems like something that should just kind of happen.
Hold your fire!
Anyway,
This man isn't black! What?
I've got a question for you, Sin.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't have a question for you. I'm being used as a conduit from our boy Knight of the Diamond Spoon for $10. It says, "Why the fuck is PayPal refusing my payment for Sinatra?"
It's
Knight of the
not. You
Diamond
just
Spoon,
have to keep trying because people were
Gotta
having
keep
that issue
going,
with it earlier.
persistence is key, Knight of the Diamond Spoon. I mean, hey, without persistence, Trump wouldn't be in the White House right now. So do as Trump does, mate, and just keep on chipping away at it. Thank you for the $10, buddy.
It's a Streamlabs issue. People were having the problem earlier, but they eventually got through. So I don't know why, but it's an issue with Streamlabs. Lunas and PayPal being a cunt? No. No way.
No.
It worked for me, dude. I got in. Yeah, you just got to try. I don't know.
Yeah. Keep at it. We love you, Knight of the Diamond Spoon.
America First trade policy.
Well, again,
This one
yeah,
is
I mean, it's
all
trade.
caps.
Oh, they're shouting it at you.
Yeah. In 2017, my administration pursued trade and economic policies that put the American economy, the American worker, and our national security first. This spurred American revitalization of the market and stable supply chains. Taking shots, huh?
I like my supply chains to be stable, Sin. I don't know about you.
I would prefer them stable.
Yes.
So we're going back to Trump's trade policy, which, good.
I mean, the guy, he's a politician because he's been president, right? He's not a career politician. He's a businessman. I think when it comes to international trade, the guy knows what he's fucking talking about. So sit down and take notes.
Have an idea of what he's saying when he talks about this stuff.
Yeah.
He might have a little bit of an idea.
But, well, I mean, you know how people talk about him, though. He's an idiot. He's a genius. He's evil. He's a moron. Which one is it? He's the guy you want in charge. It's a bit Biden should have fucking gone, hey, Don, do you want a job for the next 4 years? I know you're going to run against me 2024, but do you want a job? You want to be head of international trading for me? Because you know what you're doing, bro. You've been doing this all your life. You take money and you turn it into more money. That's what America needs right now. Cosy lives.
Yeah, cosy lives done hurting.
It's hurting.
Clarifying the military's role in protecting the territorial integrity of the United States.
Okay. Cool.
Basically saying military for America.
Yeah, just carry on doing your job, military. You're doing great.
Again, I don't know how this needed to be an issue in the first place.
Well, I think this is maybe pertaining to sending weapons and military ordnance to countries that are fighting wars that are actually not in America's interest in any way. Oh, I got the bell, guys! Yeah! Oh, what a Wednesday! My God.
You said the correct thing.
Best Wednesday ever.
It's America for Americans. Americans for America. Not American money, American military, American firepower, all this stuff for Ukraine. Not all of this for Israel. Not all of this for Libya or Syria. None of it.
None of those. It's amazing that it needs to be said. as well. You know, like that should just be kind of a given.
You would think.
You know.
And how about this little pack?
What the fuck is this? Who are you, little man?
This is a new crab that they have
That's
found.
someone's hand.
Yeah, that they don't know what the fuck it is. Look at this little guy. Oh,
That's in someone's hand. That is so small.
look at this little guy.
Oh,
Looks like he's got the same spines.
Look at him.
his little eyes.
The little eyes are killing me.
Got his little hands together, just like, oh, please, guys,
Please don't squeeze me.
don't make fun of my hair. My mum did it.
Yeah. My goodness. Wow. Looks like he's got the same spines.
How the fuck do you find something like this? Like you're like a fucking ocean, a marine biologist. And you're in a fucking submarine deep down at the Earth's crack, and you go, "Hold on a second, I've just seen a minuscule dot walking along the seabed. I want to investigate." You find this cute little shit.
This dude
How?
looks like he's gonna grow up and make you lose all your Sonic rings.
Dude, he is cute.
He is.
That's going to be in the next
adorable.
generation of Pokemon. I'm calling it right now.
I
Next gen
fucking
Pokemon.
hope so.
Mm.
Is everyone still having issues with the Streamlabs? Okay, you know what? I want to test something here real quick. Because I don't know if it's a Streamlabs issue or a PayPal issue.
Why not both? I just can't get over how small that is. He is sat on like one of the joints of someone's finger.
All right, I'm going to throw...
That's,
Sorry.
he's tiny. I'm just incredulous right now.
I'm going to throw a link into chat.
Right.
It's my old PayPal.me link. See if you can throw $1 in there so we can...
Be quiet!
Oh, there you go.
Okay,
There you
okay.
Be quiet!
I was going to say first person to throw $5 wins. And
Cult
guess who
wins.
won? Colton Krill wins.
Cult wins.
Of course, you
Yeah,
bring
that
up a
came from
tiny
a
crab and
PayPal.
Colton Krill just comes screaming over, doesn't he? He knows this crab.
That came from a PayPal. Weird. I don't know what's going on.
Well, I mean, Streamlabs does fuck up now and again. I mean, it's still a good service. Every
It is the
service
best
fucks up now and
service
again,
for
you
the
know? It's
purpose
great.
we use it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Everything goes wrong now and again. I mean, look at the last 4 years in America.
That was from Streamlabs with PayPal. Okay, well, I guess ignore the PayPal.me link.
Now try it with 1,000
Yeah, put 2 more zeros after that.
and a truck and a Haagen-Dazs.
Häagen-Dazs.
And I want
don't
some
like ice
chips.
cream. I had to go buy sandwich
Okay.
stuff today. You know, just
Yeah.
house food for house.
Yeah, just general. Yeah.
I got a pound of ham, pound of cheese.
Right.
I got
Hell of a sandwich you're making there, bud.
chips.
Ooh. No, you mean crisps. All right.
I got crisps.
Thank you.
I got more problems with PayPal myself just now. All right, try that link. I'm curious because process of elimination here.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
A big package of ground beef.
I got your package of beef right here.
They had a great sale on cereal.
Right?
2 gallons of milk.
He's so old. 2 gallons?
Yeah.
All right.
And 2 cases of water.
Okay, I'm leaving that one.
Uh-huh.
I mean, tap water's beautiful here. Best water in the world.
Guess how much?
A pound of cheese, pound of ground beef, pound of ham. Great sale on cereal. You're a little bit ambiguous with that one. $43.29.
40, 50. Okay, I'll take the cereal off because it was like $10 just for that.
Okay, $37.72.
Came out to like $2 a fucking. Oh, that's weird. They changed the PayPal.me thing. Like I see Fostonia and Monoceros coming through on the PayPal.me immediately. But I get the thing that it says here too. Fostonia says test dono with a bunch of question marks. And Monocero says testing.
Dude, how much did it cost, man? You can't fucking set me up like that and then just leave me hanging.
$80.
What?
God damn, Shrek, what was in those waffles? I'm gaking.
Shrek, donkey, grab that baby oil there and start lathering yourselves up. It's time to get out freak on.
Oh, hell no, Shrek, keep trying to diddle without song.
No, donkey. This is my swan. My swan. Yeah, donkey, this is my swan. My swan. Yeah, donkey, this is my swan. My swan. Yeah, donkey, this is my swan. My swan.
God, I fucking love it.
I hate it.
It's so good.
about Treefiddy.
I hate it.
Okay, it looks like they're coming through. I don't know what the issue is, man. Oh, no, okay.
Well, I mean,
I didn't clarify. That was 5 boxes of cereal for $2 a piece. It wasn't just a $10 box of cereal.
wow.
So I'm like, dude, these are normally like $6, and I can get 10 boxes or 5 boxes for $10. I'm getting a ton of cereal.
Bro, yeah, I mean, I love a bargain. That's why I've got fucking 3 ducks. So I got 3 ducks sliced up and in my freezer right now. Fostonia for $4.50 in a stray. But Strut says, throwing another testo now your way, Drunksley. Received, Fostonia. Thank you very much. You're keeping my liver submissive, my friend. Thank you very much.
Oh, I guess it's a Streamlabs issue then, because PayPal came through fine. I see Fostonia's and Monoceros's.
As long as it's fixed by Friday, which is when there's, because this is a baby show. This is just a little AAA meeting, but Friday we're gonna have a proper one for you guys. A proper one,
indeed.
Well thought out and everything. Rehearsals, lighting,
dress rehearsal, all the
dress. You got to have dress rehearsal. There's gonna be valets out there. Park your car when you come in. As long as you got to smash that like button, guys.
That's what happened to Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Here's a lovely dono. Here's a lovely dono for all of your lovely viewers. Enjoy. Thank you, Knight of the Diamond Spoon. Much appreciated, buddy. I know that one's your favorite.
Love you, bud. You're a legend.
And Alex is coming through to save the day, and save the day you did indeed, sir. Thank you much.
Perfect.
So yeah, but they were good. It was good cereal too. It was like Honey Nut Cheerios, Cinnamon Toast Crunch,
Honey Nut,
Tricks.
I like a trick. But I heard they were for kids.
I'm a big kid at heart, and I know my boys are gonna go fucking crazy for it.
You're driving a kid-sized car right there. Right, come on.
It's like one of those
bring it home, man.
big wheels.
Let's bring it home. I'll hit the pub. We've got 10 minutes. I can get 2 pints in that time.
It's something to do with Streamlabs and PayPal. I believe so. But all right, guys, that is it. Short show, better than no show. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us for a little bit.
It's only 10 minutes shorter than usual. This is still a pretty sizable show, actually, Sin. And a pretty informative one.
We started late, too.
No, only 5. So it's... Look, hey, it's free, all right? Stop fucking complaining, you cunts.
Yeah. All right. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out, and thank you for all the lovely donations. Hopefully, I will have good news to share by Friday regarding my vehicle woes, but I will see you all then. And when is it?
That is on Friday on the Silent Sin channel at 10:30 p.m. GMT, 5:30 p.m. EST, and 4:30 Central.
That's correct.
Oh, and tonight, Ghastly at 3 a.m. GMT, which is
8.
Have you?
What did
you know about this?
Yeah, he texted me. I forgot the time.
Well, he's doing Pummel Party on Twitch tonight, guys. So make sure you're following twitch.tv/Golf City.
Were you gonna be
Pummel
there?
Party. No, I got work tomorrow morning, mate. No,
just quit.
Oh, okay. Or maybe I'll do it from home.
You should. Pummel Party from home. Yeah, we'll be pummeling at 8 p.m. Eastern, guys. Thank you very much, and we will see you all then.
Fuck you, Haley Nicole.
Fucking bitch.